So today, Romeo Doubs spoke with Packers reporters for the first time since being suspended last Saturday. And so I want to share a few clips from some audio clips from the interview he had today in the Packers locker room. And going back a little, just the quick timeline of what's happened. Last Friday night, it came out from Bill Huber of Sports Illustrated that Doubs had skipped practice on Thursday and Friday because he had been frustrated with his opportunities in the passing game. And then the following day, it comes out that Doubs had been suspended for one game by the Green Bay Packers. And since that point, we have not heard from Romeo Doubs. And so this is the first time that we have heard from him. And there's a lot of different information that has come out, regarding the situation. And I think that we're never going to really fully have a full understanding of what happened just because the Packers and Doubs aren't really, sharing all the information. So it's sort of tough. You almost do have to speculate to try to figure out exactly what went down. But I just want to show you here what Doubs had to say about this whole situation. So first off, from Ryan Wood on Twitter, it says Romeo Doubs would not go into detail on why he skipped practice, but said wanting more targets was not a reason. Asked him what he thought about role in Packers offense. Quote, "It's much bigger than me individually finding my role. In this league, it's just winning football games." So here it is. Here's a short clip, audio clip from @Ryan on Twitter/X.
What are your thoughts on your role in this offense?
No comment, man. We got it's a great offense here. We got some ball players in our room. I wouldn't even. I think it's much bigger than just obviously me individually finding my role. This league is just winning football games.
So did that have anything to do with the situation?
Can you specify, please?
Wanting a bigger role, wanting more opportunities. Was that at all a part of why you stayed away?
All right, so Doubs is saying there that it was asked, I think it was by Rob Domofsky, asking, was it your opportunities in the passing game? Was that the reason you skipped practice? Doubs says, no, it wasn't. So that's sort of Doubs' side to things, and it reminds me, I'd shared the Kurt Benkert tweet, I think it was last Saturday, where after the report came out that Doubs had skipped because he was frustrated with opportunities in the passing game, Kurt Benkert had said here on Twitter, hearing there is more to the Romeo Doubs situation than what we are seeing in the media. There's two sides to every story, and there's missing details that are making this really one-sided. So now we hear a little bit of Romeo Doubs' side, and it's tough to know exactly what happened here just because, of course, the Packers aren't going to share everything. Doubs isn't going to share everything, and so it's hard to really have a full grasp on the situation just because we don't know all of the details, but that's Doubs saying that wasn't a reason, that wanting more targets was not a reason for skipping out on practice. Now, here's a little bit more information here from Ryan Wood again on Twitter saying, Romeo Doubs says he addressed his teammates among returning this week. The Packers receiver explains why he skipped practice before LA. Quote, "I had some things going on mentally," end of quote. And here, let me share another audio clip from @Ryan Wood on Twitter. Here you go.
Romeo, we haven't had a chance to talk to you since last week. What was the reason that you chose not to come to practice Thursday?
I had some things going on mentally. I'm not feel comfortable getting too deep into that. Just, you guys hearing it from me, there's some things going on with myself. I did my best communicating, and I'm just thankful that I'm here right now. It was different. So.
Did you address the team when you returned?
One more time, I'm sorry.
Did you address the team when you returned to practice?
I did. I wouldn't get too deep into that. But being from me, I need to get some I'm thankful I'm here.
Christian was saying that it might take a little while to get the family togetherness feeling back. Do you feel that you need to earn the respect or trust back of your teammates?
That's a great question.
I went up. I saw. Did I go? I didn't go.
I do not
I went up. I was watching.
answer that. Just gonna be completely honest with you. I'm thankful that I'm here now.
All right, so that was the end of that clip there. And so, as I said, it's hard to know exactly what went on. Ryan Wood said there that he said he had some things going on mentally, so I hope everything's all right there with him. And I did see that someone else asked in the interview, I believe it was Lauren Helmbrecht, asked him if he was doing okay, and Dobbs said, yes, I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking. And so it's really tough to know what went on exactly. We're never going to exactly know what happened. I think the important part is it sounds like everyone has moved forward, that the coaches have moved forward, that Dobbs is back at practice. So I think that's what, at the end of all this, is important, that everything seems to be behind them and they're all moving forward. And let me share you this final tweet from Matt Schneidman of The Athletic, who said, LaFleur said he told Dobbs on Monday that it's his job as a coach to do what's best for the team. Watson said there would be bumps in the road getting the, quote, family feeling, end of quote, back in the locker room. Something isn't adding up, but all we can do is present what Dobbs said. So that's what I was sort of saying. It's tough to know what happened just because of the different reports, the different information that's out there. We don't have every little piece of what happened in Green Bay. And so that's basically all the information that we have now about the entire situation. So everyone can make their own assessment, make their own judgment about exactly what's going on. And but as I said, the good thing is it looks like the Packers and Dobbs are moving forward. It looks like they're okay, which was my hope, that things will be able to get back on track. Because once you have a player suspended, it's like, okay, what's going to happen next? Is everything going to be fine going forward? And it looks like the Packers are back on track. So that's basically all the information we have right now on everything that has gone down. But if you want more Packers content, feel free to subscribe down below. You can also follow me on Twitter at LukeBeller3 for updates during the Packers game, give my thoughts. But I appreciate you guys watching as always, and I'll see you guys next time.